Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2020 All-Rounder, episode number 18. We're into the final 2 kilometers now. I have a 12-second lead. We're at Ski Flow Bay, and we're going to go full 99, try to push for the line, and see if we can stay out ahead. It looks like I pulled out to 17 seconds. We might be pulling a victory here. It's ever so close behind me. They're going to catch me right at the line. Oh, they got me on the left side. We'll take second place, though. Just ahead of Leon Road, the actual sprinter. We ended up with a very small peloton by the end of this one, as the pace was crazy fast throughout. Breakaway was just large enough, just far enough away, that it took a big chase. One small crash that took out about, well, it wasn't small, took out about 20 riders at the back of the peloton. That's where things really intensified, and even though it's almost totally flat, just that pace never let up. And riders just started dropping like flies. All of a sudden, we were down to 30 in the peloton right there at the end. There was an attack, it was chased back. And then there was another attack, and it was chased back. So that pace continued. And with about 3.5K to go, I saw my opportunity to go where an attack was caught. And all of a sudden, the field sat up. I was right there at the front, so I attacked, sensing the lack of pace, sensing the fatigue in the group, and it almost paid off with a victory. It does pay off with a podium, though, so happy to take it. Second place here at Ski Flow Bay, and we move on to the Vuelta Madrid, and it's a 3-stage race. A lot of climbing involved. Not the most intensive, but certainly a lot compared to what I've been used to as a rider. But I have a +2 race day condition, and we have the Barradour assignment, so we're looking to get in the break. I'm going to look to get involved in the KOM classification. Nathan Brown is attacking. Nope, my attack not going anywhere there. The chase is hard. I need to wait for the right time. It is so difficult to get in a break compared to last season's AI model. We have 2 riders away right now. They've got a small gap. This is a decent time to get away if the chase isn't on, and it looks like it's not. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significant. Yeah, we're out to 16 seconds. And it looks like I could catch Irisari and Gourmet. Only 9 seconds ahead, though. It looks like the chase is still on. 13 seconds. Okay, it's starting to open. Looks like a new group tried to get away, and that's what was chased down. I just never actually pulled clear, because now we're out to 24 seconds. If I can make contact with these two, I'll have a decent chance. So let's turn up the tempo a little bit, see if we can latch on the back, because now at near half a minute, and with 3 of us, that might just be enough to do it. Pretty big climb for just a Category 3 upcoming comparatively to that Category 1, which is considerably shorter as a climb, but a bit steeper. But only a bit. Alright, so it's on. 3 of us away. Half a minute. And the gap's starting to open a little bit. Very slowly, though. Oh, come on, you guys. Why are you trying to attack me? I was the one leading you out, and you weren't working. You were taking a moment to rest, and then they go to attack me. That's yeah, no cooperation in the group already. We just started, see? Now one of you just got yourself dropped. Now it's just 2. There are others in No Man's Land, including the guy we just dropped. But now, I'm tired, he's tired, and now there's 3 of us. A new rider has made it on. It's Detier and Gourmet with me. But I am quite tired. We're going to have to sit on at the moment. 6.5K to go to the top of the climb, and there's a chance that I won't make it to the top of this climb. But we are sitting up. We are more than 2 minutes away now, so it's finally on. Good timing, because we would have been screwed otherwise. Recovery's on because we're going slow. But there's going to be attack for those points soon.
Look, the pack has taken its foot off the gas. The team leaders can't be too worried about the breakaway.
Coming up on 1K, and there's the attack already. Dang. Can we get up there? Can we get up there? Okay, no, sit up, take third. We don't have the energy to continue attacking. Take third and get back on. 2 points. I'm not sure how Detier is as a climber, but Gourmet is definitely a better climber than we are. And we are recovering, at least on this descent a bit, but can we remake contact with these guys when it flattens out? There we go. They're sitting up a bit. And we're back together.
It looks like the pack has bitten the dust collectively, but the riders would seem to be okay to carry on.
Alright, 4 minutes out front.
Fall in the pack.
Grab water. Already back down to 3.5 minutes as we are just in cruise mode right now. Going ridiculously slow. Another fall in the pack. One rider in no man's land. It's Irisari. He never went back to the back. Irisari's been in no man's land all this time, riding his own pace. That's the guy we dropped. The other orange jersey. When he tried to attack me and used up all his energy and went right out the back. Irisari finally caught, but also riders go out the back at roughly the same time, or we're already out the back. More likely, it's probably the guys that were involved in that last crash. Their gap is getting slightly larger though, so it looks like they might be done for the day. Pace is picking up here in the group. 101K to go. I'll pick up a few seconds here, that's nice. We're down, well, maybe not, we're down to 46 seconds. And down to 2 riders also. Down to 1 rider. I'm riding solo here. I'm going to try to hang on for at least these 3 kilometers. Maybe the field will sit up as I go solo. Yes, I'm back out over a minute. There we go. We got the 3 seconds. And now we're toast. Can I recover a little bit on this descent? 56-second lead. Another little uphill and then a nice long descent. If I can get through this little uphill and still be out front, I could hang on through the descent to get 3 more seconds. However, I would not have the energy at that point to get through the rest of the stage without getting dropped. So I might as well just take the recovery here and then try to attack away again later on. So we're sitting in the group for a little bit. Recovery's still happening. So now's not the time to attack, even though there's seconds involved. I need recovery more than I need those 3 seconds. If I attack now, I'll be minutes behind. Adam DeVos goes down, and okay, now it's 4 kilometers and I'm almost fully recovered. Let's attack. Let's get back out in the break.
He's going to take them on by himself.
Alright. I am away. 1K to... Okay, that's a sprinter. He's gonna sit up, so let's just keep on riding. There we go. I lead the points classification at the moment, but it's only 10. 25 at the finish, so I will not hold the lead then, unless I win the stage, but I'm only 40 seconds away, so chances of that are 0 to, less than 0.
A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack.
As if that were possible. But that's certainly more possible than actually winning this stage. 27 seconds, 22 seconds. Gap is shrinking. We need to set up, recover. Got another little descent coming, but I will not be able to go claim those KOM points. At this point, this is now about survival for the stage. You know what? I'm not even sure why I'm worried about survival for the stage. 3 climbing stages, there's no chance for me to actually do anything. KOM is my best hope. So can I recover just a little bit and try to get away again? Well, we'll see. We'll see if before the base we get far enough away. It's looking like maybe not. It's a definite no. Unless we get near the top, and I'm still away. But you can see I'm just drifted backwards on pace here. Almost, no, not almost to the top. 3K to go. And we're out the back. Might be able to recover on the descent and get back in the group, but I'm going to say probably not. But that should give me free reign to attack again on that next stage. $20K to go. Drink some water. Hydrate. Very important. I've always wondered if the water bottle counts as weight. If this game is that sophisticated to have a mechanic for that. Never heard anything one way or another about that topic, so it's really hard to say. 9K to go. Do I want to try to bridge some gaps? You know what? No. We're just going to cruise on in towards the finish line.
Attack with the finishing line within reach.
Garcia Cortina going for the finish early.
There goes
There it
the
is.
sprint.
Final
A
strong is
strong
on.
runner giving their all.
Bagioli
Well, nobody can dispute
ahead of
that win.
Aru.
It was
Ahead of
well
Yetzi
done.
Bull.
We're waiting for the back mark,
Tosh
so we appear to be
Vandersen,
fairly numerous
Dunbar,
in this
Omar
difficult
Freire,
race.
Tolhoek, Ivan Sosa. And I finished 117th. So on stage 2, it's another breakaway type day where I'm assigned as Berador. And I gave everything. I was down to my last 5% of energy. Spent 6 different attack attempts trying to get off the front. And eventually, it was somewhere around the 12th attack that succeeded. And at that point, I was forced into recovering. I was down to I was back to about 10 to 15% energy at that point, but certainly not enough to try to join that attempt to get off the front. And so a group of 6 eventually made it away. It's now down to 5, and they're down to a 2-minute lead, so there's no point attacking right now, as it would just put me in no man's land, but saving myself now for a late attack attempt. Probably on that last climb, especially if the group is brought back in before that. See, just going up this category 3 is exhausting me. Holy cow, I'm running out of energy pretty quick on this one, but we go over the top. Down to 2 riders left off the front and down to a half-minute lead. Once I recover on this descent, that becomes my opportunity to begin thinking about when and where to attack. It doesn't have to be on the climb itself, especially when I'm such a weak climber. Okay, back to full energy, though I am slightly drained from those efforts earlier.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway.
One breakaway rider right there is now reeled in. There's our last one, Padoon. We're seeing a heavy chase pace at the moment, so it's definitely not a good time to attack. If they sit up, I will certainly take the opportunity to form a new breakaway, but it looks like we're going to bring in Padoon first, and then we'll see if they sit up from this. Nope, not quite. The one team sat up, but 2 more riders take over at the front and keep up the tempo. Now, of course, I'm already 5 minutes down overall, so I've got nothing to worry about GC-wise, so this next climb, even though I'm quite weak, would be a great opportunity to try to attack off the front. If it fails miserably, I go out the back, which is completely irrelevant to the race itself. if I'm able to escape.
The riders are in a portion above 10%.
That's not happening. Look at these guys. These guys are throwing everything into this climb, just destroying the field. Holy cow. That was unexpected. Use my gel now. Yeah, that was completely unexpected. I went for a little acceleration, and well, so did they. Those guys are going at like a 95 uphill pace here, just destroying the field. Okay, now I am down on energy, so let's sit up. I just broke myself off from the field in doing that, though. Giving myself just enough to keep up some amount of pace by having a little bit left in the tank. And by a little bit, I mean a little itty bitty bit. We've got less than 1% energy now. Almost to the top. No, not almost to the top. We still have 2 kilometers to go. And I'm toast. But I've kind of gone to where my pace dictates. Ivan Sosa has gone over the top. Looks like first, Fabio Aru second. Very small group there at the top. Best climbers there. 12K to go. Cruising in because we are way behind. And I never did get into the break today, unfortunately. So we're going to move on to stage number 3. Diego Ulisi has won the stage. Vlasov second. Dunbar, Sosa, Bagioli, Knox, Frele. McNulty only 10th. And Aru only 11th. Those guys way down from where they should be. The top 10s from the last stage in the teens this time. And Gorka Izagira should have been much higher. He's only 20th. I'd figure he would be a team leader for Astana with his punch ability. But it's a teammate of his, an unknown, who finished second. He's the puncher. And it looks like I'll know his punch rating soon anyway. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised Gorka Izagira wasn't going for it. 76 on the hills. For this race, that's pretty dang good. $7K in the break. 0 points. Yeah. By the way, last stage, all that time in the breakaway, which was still not all that they wanted, but it's still a good evaluation. I got 2 points. Yeah. Here's to leveling up.
Now more than a minute between them.
Stage 3 is a sprint stage through Madrid. And I formed the first break solo, but then eventually 6 other riders caught me, and all of them decided not to work. And because of the size of the group, the field suddenly pulled us back in. So I had it, I was away, had it established, and then the group that joined me gave up. So 3 of us immediately attacked again, and it wasted some energy. We're finally about to pull out to 2 minutes, which is awesome. And my job today actually is points classification, so I'm not going to do terribly well on that result, but I can grab a few points right here, and then hopefully I can fall back into the group, recover, and sprint towards the end, get top 10 or something, and finish in the top 10 in points classification. I'm in 11th right now, but I'm also out of energy. Is that it? No, that was not it. We have 2K to go. That's not good. 1K to go. Can I lead this thing over the line? They will let me. Good. Hooray. Alright. Sit up. We'll fall back to the group. I need to recover. Staying in this group's definitely not going to do that. So for now, I'll just sit on. Catch a ride with these guys. Try to recover. Just getting a hint of recovery finally. Leads down to a minute and a half. Couldn't care about the distance. I'm assuming we're going to be caught. Hence the not providing support. Let's get some water before we get caught, though. Leads down to a minute. I could actually begin to contribute again. 40 seconds, though, is a pretty small gap. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Sit up again. We're back into the peloton. Getting some protection from DeVos that'll allow me to recover a little bit. Maybe. Pace is pretty fast. Maybe not. 18K. Wow. Outside of Call of Joyce, I have full team support. I'll get a lead out train. And with 10K to go, let's set that lead up train. Taylor, exhausted but a good sprinter. DeVos, he'll be at the front. Owen, good acceleration. I think that's going to be our guy. So we're going to follow Owen and Taylor. And then Carpenter. All these minuses. Brown. DeVos. Okay, come on out.
The riders are entering the last 10 kilometers of the stage.
See, most teams not here yet, so they're going to spend a lot of energy to get front. Which is why career mode I've always got control and near the front. Comes Taylor and Owen. Still have them. I do not have much energy left, so I will not be able to sprint long. I'm going to have to use Owen just about all the way to the finish line. There's Carpenter now. There's Brown. Joyce on his own. Joyce is awfully far back for somebody who's supposed to be sprinting. Okay, 3K. This is very much time to go. Let's get Taylor moving.
And the final sprint is off. Who's going to be the first?
Taylor sprint.
Today?
Owen sprint. Let's see how he's using all of my energy just trying to stay on his wheel. 400 meters. I won't even last 400 meters. But Owen gets me that top 10. That was all him. That was definitely not me. Gourmet takes the win. Wow. Garcia Cortina, third. I get 9th. That should be enough to keep me in the top 10 in the sprint classification. Hopefully. Obviously, the higher up you go, the more points you're going to get.
The race is run, but the poor souls bringing up the rear continue to cross the line. It's a bit of a knock for the morale. And here are a few of the key moments.
Fifth on points for the stage, so that should be pretty good. Alright, moves me into the top 10. I get 8th in the points classification. And really just a few points away from third. I don't even get any points for the race at all. No evaluation whatsoever. That hurts. Which means that whole race I got 2 points. It's really frustrating when the game does that to you. I did what I was supposed to do on 2 of 3 stages, and I get 2 points. Not that I had perfect evaluations, right? We didn't win the points classification. We weren't in the breakaway for the maximum time that they were asking for, but we got 2 points. Well, anyway, life of a Barrador. No wonder they level up so slow. But it looks like we're heading to the Alps next. 3 sprint stages, 1 punchy stage. And we're into the middle of May. starting to know quite a few more teammates. Almost half the team now. We did have one good result this time. It was certainly worth some points. 25th in the Continental rankings. All things considered, even though I've never been so low in Pro Cyclist mode, considering what we're going for in this playthrough. Second best on the team, 157 Super Prestige points, 154th overall in our second year as a domestique / Barador. I'll take it. It could be so much worse than what it is, and we've already more than doubled our score from last season, or at least we've exceeded our score from last season. We haven't doubled it, but we've certainly exceeded last season's score, and it's the middle of May, so I'll take it. It's progress. I'm Decathlon Gamer. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.